Hey, what's going on, everybody? So today we came out to a reservoir slash creek that we skunked at last time we came here. I don't think it made a video because I only came here for like an hour and snagged a lot in the late spring when I came to check it out. But we figured it's fall, water might be a little lower, maybe the pattern, it might be a little more manageable. So we came out, we tried it again, and we got some results. So we came here, we had a good time, but without any more, let's just jump into the video. Got one follower, not very big, but still sign of life. One little bass checked it out. Okay, a couple of slightly bigger bass followed it back that time. Yeah, that last cast we made, I saw like a 1-pounder follow it back. So something a little bigger than the first tiny follower that we had. We see a cormorant. Might be a good sign that there's some bait fish in the area. Sometimes, you know, you see a predatory bird and that's how you know that there's going to be something that they're eating. See a lot of little bass right here just waiting for bait to get sucked in. So then what about just a little behind it? So in front of it over here. What about down there? I feel like we actually try the spillway today. We're gonna do that. Alright, giving this place another chance. Somehow I think there's a little more water than there was last time we came here, which is impressive. Gotta be careful on these rocks. They're wet. Can be slippery. Something tried to eat it. Of course. Try and do something cool and snag an entire tree. Well, at least, did we? No, I don't think we did. Yeah, I don't think we kept our leader line. Oh, we did. We actually kept our leader line, wow. Okay, well I guess that we just have to retie now. Or we grab the Texas rig craw. Of course there's someone else's line right there. Oh, we had a bite. Confirmed bite. Took us by such a surprise that we got all jumbled up right here. Okay. See if we can do it again, because he definitely didn't get the hook right there. Something was swimming with it. It took my claws. What the heck? That butthead didn't get the hook the second time either. Alright, well there's fish there, right there. So we're gonna have to come back and check it out in a second. It's at least big enough to want to try to eat a crawdad, so let's That's a good sign. All right, back to the Texas rig craw that we got a couple bites on. This battery dies, we'll probably just walk down the creek and see what else there is here. Don't know what it looks like south of the spot that we're at because we haven't really explored it very much at all. Okay, let's see. Can we get bit doing the same thing that we were doing getting bit last time? Just saw a fish jump over here. Don't know if it was a carp or a bass or what, but it was definitely a fish that jumped. Okay. There we go. Finally. It's a good one too. Look at that. River bass. So much spunk. There we go. I knew that eventually, if we kept trying to get him, he kept biting, and he just freaking avoided us for so long. Yeah, look at that. Top of the mouth, craw saves the day from the skunk again. It's a nice one too, he's fat. All right, we're gonna get a weight. Or, we'll call it 2.5, because the last one we got like this, that was this short, but this fat, was 2.6. So it's the battery in my camera is about to die. We'll just get a picture with him, call him 2.5 and get him back. Okay, let's get a good little release photo. Gotta find somewhere to set my rod down. I have 2% left on this battery. It's good enough. Okay, little release video.
See you, chump.
There he goes. Back he goes. In such a beautiful spot too. All right, let's put a new battery in the GoPro. Alrighty. Just caught that 2.5 pounder. This beautiful little spot. We got another hour before I gotta leave. But yeah, once again, my bigger fish are lately have been coming, or most of my fish and my bigger ones have been coming on the crawdad presentations. I'm sure a jig would catch an even bigger one, but there's a bajillion snaggy rocks right here at the spillway. So we're gonna stick with this. And a couple other spots that we fished have had like a ton of just randomly piled wood. So I've been throwing the T-rig because it's weedless, and I've been going to like those slightly more difficult to fish areas because they're fished less, because people snag and give up. I snagged like 3 times before we caught that fish, but we stuck it out and we caught a pretty decent one. So we're gonna keep trying. I wonder if they're always releasing water, or they've been releasing water like this the entire time, or I wonder if some days they release less or weeks or whatever. Because last time we came here it was, I don't know, late spring, and they were still releasing this much water. So I think this water comes from Lexington Reservoir, but I don't know like at what rate they're draining, if they change the rate that they drain or they spill. I feel like it's a constant, so any fish in here live in current. Like that last one fought super hard. So any fish in here like probably have a pretty good resistance, but also those bass, like right here, it's like inches of water with really strong current. So any bass in here are gonna be in this area. I don't see them going down the current right there on purpose, at least. But yeah, if you fished a place like this before, drop in comments below like what your observations were. We'll retie and then we're gonna go explore some more of the creek, so we'll be right back. Here's a couple little bait fish down there. Got one. Freaking crankbait, dude. Come here, it's not a bad one either. Sheesh! Nice. It had one hook in him too. Oh, crankbaits work. I was thinking that the entire time I was throwing that craw. I need the pliers. I was thinking that the entire time I was throwing those freaking craw, but I was like, I don't know, dude. Don't want to get snagged. And then our first cast with the little crank, and we got this nice 2-pounders. We're gonna give them a wash. Give them a wash and then give them away. And get them back. Just sort of knew that there was a good chance that that would work, and then it did. Very nice. So we saw those bait fish out there. This guy's gonna try and escape when I wash him off. I can already feel it. Got you, bud. Not going anywhere. Ooh, he almost went somewhere. All right. It's longer than the last one, but not as fat. I'm gonna guess, based on the stomach and length, it's a little over 2. The last one was like 2 inches shorter than this one, but way fatter. .25. 2 1/4. Cool little 2 1/4 fish. Let's get him back. Let's get him back in that water. I think he's ready to go. Let's just do it. Didn't do a jump. Yep, there he goes. All right, 1 crawl, 1 crank. Let's throw the crank a little bit more out here. I think this open water and bait fish might be the way to get them to come out. All right, y'all. Well, that's gonna conclude our morning adventure today. We went to the spillway. We got a few snags, got a few bites we missed, and then we caught that fat chunky dude on the craw. We worked our way down the creek a little bit, and we were throwing the craw and not really getting any attention, but then right here I saw some bait fish. And since the craw wasn't working, I was like, well, let's throw a bait fish pattern, and we threw this little crankbait right here. And first cast, hooked into a 2-pounder. So yeah, it's that fall pattern, creek, lake, reservoir, pond. Fall is happening now. It's time to get on top of it, and we've been doing a pretty good job at it. So if you've been liking these videos, check out my other ones, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you next time. Peace.